Good morning, everybody. I am going to talk about how to use ChatGPT for your Young Living business. My name is Yvonne Yeh Gee. I'm a platinum leader with Young Living. I've been with Young Living for now almost 11 years. My sister is Carol Yeh Garner. She's the reason why I got into Young Living. She was very persistent. So I will be one of those people that tells you to keep asking people over and over and over again, even if it's family, right? Like, we are probably the most skeptical and the hardest people to get on board. But once we get on board, we're on it. So let's get started. I'm going to tell you a little bit about ChatGPT. So when I first heard about ChatGPT, I was like, oh no, there's no way that I'm going to ever use artificial intelligence. I think it's creepy. I don't want to use it. There's no way that it's going to even help me with my business. And then I had to do a little bit of I had to decide, well, maybe I will try it. So you can get ChatGPT. It's OpenAI. It's free. So find ChatGPT on your app or on your computer and download it. Or just, you have to create an account, you'll have to put your email and then a password, and then the free version, sometimes it times out because you ask it too many questions and there's too many people on it. You can also pay to have it unlimited use for $20 a month, but I haven't found that I really need to do that. You can take a break sometimes when it tells you you've reached your limit and then come back a couple hours later and try it again. It does keep everything that you're working on the left side of your screen. So you'll see like the previous 7 days, the previous 30 days, and you can just keep adding and adding and adding to it. It tells you like October, September, and you can start a new chat. You can add to old chats. You can just keep going and going and going. So once I learned, hi Karen, once I learned how to use ChatGPT, I couldn't stop. I mean, I use it every day. It's incredible. You'll set up your ChatGPT account and you're going to ask it to help you, right? Like, don't you ever wish and say to yourself, gosh, I wish someone could help me just write a post. I wish someone could find me the article that shows this. I wish I could find a recipe for how to do this. Well, guess what? ChatGPT can help you with that. So I'm just going to call it chat from now on because the whole GPT thing takes too long to say. And I want to make sure I get as much information in here for you guys as possible. So the ways that I use ChatGPT, and I know a lot other people use it, is they use it for content creation. So you can say, hey, create an engaging social media post for whatever. The more specific you are, the better it will be. And you can say, no, that's not what I meant. Could you add this? Or could you take this out? Or could you include this and give it tips? You can do product education. So you can say, summarize the product benefits of Ningxia Red. Include the clinical studies and tell people why they need it for their sleep. Give me 10 short hooks for why you need Ningxia Red for your sleep. Use the clinical studies, use the website information, make it compliant, and then you'll see it. It just kind of does it instantly. It's pretty amazing. You can use it to do personal outreach. So if you think, gosh, I don't even know what to say to people, well, tell chat what you want it to say. Say, hey, craft a friendly introductory message about how we met at the last library fundraiser and tell, remind them how we met and give them some, and then give chat a little bit of information about the person or about the group that you're talking to. You can ask chat to do follow-ups like, hey, I met these people at the dog show and we started talking about essential oils for dogs and they had all these questions. So tell ChatGPT, I'm a Young Living brand partner. I've been with Young Living for 10 years. I went to a dog show. I had a booth or I was just walking around. I talked to vendors. I talked to people with dogs. Whatever you did, and ask it to say, hey, I want to follow up with these people. Give me 10 different ways to follow up with people. And like through text or through email or through Facebook. So, and then you can specifically ask it to do it for different social media platforms. You can ask it to write a paragraph. You can say, oh, shorten that, or make it more friendly, or less confrontational, or like whatever you want it to do. You have to give it directions, though. It's artificial intelligence. It's using what your directions are to do what you want it to do. So you'll get to learn how to talk to it to get it to do what you want. Event planning, you can plan class outlines or online events. You can say, hey, I'm going to do a DIY for the holidays, and I'd like to make these 3 things, and I want the recipes printed out with directions. I'm going to copy them onto craft paper on my table. Give me like this, I want to make it 2 hours. Give me a timeline. Tell me what supplies I need. I mean, you can even ask it, where are the best places to get rollers for this class? Where's a good place to get spray bottles? Give me links. Give me stores that are nearby. I mean, you can really get it to do stuff for you. Karen Lee and my team of Oilers, we do a monthly Zoom class, and it's usually on a theme and a topic that we also post in our Oils group about, and I can ask it to write a class, literally to write a class. Hey, I want to do a class on anxiety and depression and natural solutions. I'm a leader in a educational group of essential oilers with Young Living. We do a monthly Zoom call where we make a 30-minute presentation. We talk about the general topic, and then we give Young Living suggestions. Please use the website and, whatever the Facebook group that you're in to find information that would pertain to this topic, and write out a class that kind of tells people what we're talking about and gives some Young Living suggestions. Provide benefits of each of the products, and maybe highlight a few of the ingredients that are unique to Young Living. I mean, it'll do it for you, and you'll just watch it kind of go, and it's just going. You can ask ChatGPT to help you brainstorm, and like, help me reach out to people on Facebook. Help me talk to people on Instagram who like my post. Here's the post that they liked. Here's the content. Here's what I would like to say, but I don't know how to say it. Give me 3 questions to ask them to get more engagement and to get to know them. Right? So, literally you can ask it to do anything. You want to be specific in your prompt. You don't want to say, well, tell me about anxiety and depression. Like that's just not going to help you, right? You could say, tell me about anxiety and depression in women over 50 who are empty nesters, or anxiety and depression in teens, or with people who have lost a loved one, or who are dealing with the holidays without their family around. Like you kind of have to be a little specific. And if you don't like what it says, you can say, well, rewrite that to include this, or take out this part, or make it shorter, or expand this, or include this Young Living product about Ningxia, or include this video. And then you could put the Dr. Mark Bartlett video in there and say, write something to help me reach out to people around the holidays and ask them if they're ready for the holidays. Do they need more sleep? Do they need better mood? Ask a question so that it's interactive. You can ask Chat to say, hey, give me 3 questions to ask about the holidays and stress that would get engagement so that I can follow up and just get to know people and help support them. And then you could say, write 5 different replies to people. Here's an example. Oh, I'm too stressed. I don't know what to do for the holidays. Write 5 examples of responses. Oh, I don't have enough money. It's going to be a tight month, with all the holiday spending and blah, blah, blah. Write 5, just kind of ask ChatGPT. If you were brainstorming with a person, Chat will do it 100 times faster. and be able to write it down, and then you can save it. It's saved on the side. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got all the different, like all these different things saved. And so it's forever, as far as I know so far. You can use it to craft responses that sound like you. It won't, so you can ask it to say, ask me 10 questions to get to know me better so that you can write in the style that I talk or how I think. Use ChatGPT as a supplement, but not a replacement. Like, don't just copy and paste everything. You kind of want to tweak it a little bit to really sound like you and say, that was great, but this is really what I want it to say. And then when it does a good job, you can say, hey, that was exactly the way I wanted to say it. That was friendly. That was inviting. It wasn't salesy. It was just great. Please do more of this. And so Chat will remember that for the next time you ask. You can ask it to write wellness focus. Like, hey, I need a social media post that explains the benefits of essential oils for stress relief during the holidays. Make it friendly, inviting, and easy for beginners to understand. Give me 3 wellness focus social media posts. Like, be specific. If you only just say, give me this, it's only going to give you one thing. If you say, give me 10, I recently did all of 2025. I asked, go every month, let's do a monthly wellness theme. Give me 12 wellness themes according to season or month and list them out. Give me a little bit of information about what we're going to cover that month. So like January said, oh, new year, new you. So then I said, okay, take January and write 31 affirmations about abundance and the new you and the new year and new habits and all this kind of stuff. And it popped out 31 affirmations. And then I said, okay, let's use abundance, believe, inspiration, a lot of the feelings kit oils. Now pair those oils and make 31 blends to match the affirmations so that I can put the affirmation and the blend and maybe the pictures of each oil, you know, in a picture to show people what to use so that I can use it for my daily post in my oils group. It came up and did that for me. I said, please repeat that for each month so that I have all 12 months. And then each month I said, give me some ideas for some oil uses or oils from Young Living that would make it relevant to the topic and to the season. And it came out with a ton of stuff. You can also say, use only starter kit oils, right? Or only kid sense oils. I mean, like, really, you can customize it. You can ask it to do a product feature. So, you know, the reset's a big deal. So you can ask it to write an Instagram caption for the benefits of doing the reset for energy and overall wellness. Include a short call to action to DM me for more information. You guys, it's crazy amazing how you can get it to do what you want it to do. And if you say write 3 Instagram captions, you can then schedule them or remind yourself to use one like once every, like Motivation Monday or Tipster Tuesday or Wellness Wednesday, right? Like you can kind of use it to help you remember what to do. You can ask Chat to write an engagement post. So I'm reading from Chat. I asked it to help me write this. So it says, help me write 3 posts asking people in our oils group what their favorite essential oil is and how they use it in their daily routine. Make it engaging and community focused. And so then that's something I can pop into our Learning Lounge group and it gets people to interact. I find that asking questions in groups and on my posts on my personal page, you can go look at it, gets a lot of people interacting. And then our job is then to follow up, not always with Young Living, but really to like encourage them, support them, affirm them, like notice them, acknowledge them. So, and be sympathetic to them, right? Here's another one you can ask. Create 5 simple and educational Facebook posts explaining why seed to seal quality matters in essential oils. Keep it concise but impactful. You can say, give me 3 videos that I can use in those posts, and it'll find the videos. Seriously, it will. Because you could spend probably half an hour looking for those videos and get caught in a scroll hole, and you're just looking, and the next thing you know, you wasted 30 minutes and you're like, man, I didn't even find one video. So ask chat to help you. It kind of keeps you focused, because you have to be focused and specific in order to get it to do what you want it to do. You can ask it to help you write a customer testimonial prompt. So write a friendly Facebook post sharing a testimony from a customer who loved using thieves for immune support. Encourage others to share their experience. So that might be something, that's a call to action, right? Share your experience on how you use thieves. Or like, here's my favorite bottle of oil. So I'll say, hey, I have Valor. It's a starter kit oil. I've had it since, I started 10 years. Tell people why I love it, and I use it every day for the Great Day Protocol. Explain what the Great Day Protocol is and why people need to use it. So then it will tell you how to do it. I'm trying to think, what else? Do you guys have any questions? Because there's a lot of controversy about it. People are like, oh, it's not a human. It's not always accurate. It's people plagiarize things. I don't know that all of that is true. I think, it is not a human, but it can have a conversation with you. You can ask it questions. It's not always perfect. You may have to say at the end, like, I'm a Young Living brand partner. I've been doing this for 10 years. I'd like to do this, this, and this, and this. Use any resources online from the Young Living website, from my personal page on Facebook, but don't make anything up. Like, you can have to tell it that, because sometimes you're like, wait, where did that come from? That doesn't sound right. So you can tell it. And you can also say, ask me any questions to clarify what I want you to do. So then I'll say, well, did you want me to focus on this, or do you want me to focus on this? Or do you want it to be, a summary, or do you want me to do bullet points? Like, it might ask you questions like that. I haven't had it ask me any questions, because when I ask it to do something, I'm pretty specific about what to do. It's not just one sentence. I try and give it a lot of information. You can think of it as your personal assistant. It's kind of almost better than Google, because with Google, you kind of have to like screen all the things that you're looking at. This kind of takes all the information and puts it into the answer for you. So it definitely saves me time. I can write 30 affirmations in less than 30 seconds. It's really interesting. You can use it for content creation, for social media, for emails, for newsletters, for brainstorming. It helps focus because you are asking it to do a specific task. It's an idea generator. So if you have a hard time coming up with ideas, like, what do I post? I don't even know. You can say, hey, I want to do Motivation Monday, Tipster Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Testimony Thursday, and Fun Fact Friday. And then you could say, I'm a brand partner with Young Living. I love thieves. I love Ningxia. I love Valor. I love the phytonutrient. I love the lotion. And then you can ask it to give you Tipster Tuesday. Give me a tip for Tuesday on Valor, right? So you can really use your hero products and ask chat to help you write things about what you love. Especially with Black Friday happening, there's all this time for us to promote things that we love, right? So you could say, if you love Valor and you love the Great Day Protocol, start talking about the Great Day Protocol. The sale is amazing, you guys. I just have to tell you, I've been with Young Living for 11 years, and this is the best one yet. And I don't say that lightly, because it really is the best. So start talking about the things that you love. Because then people will want to see and probably try it. Because if you love it, they'll feel your energy, they'll feel your authenticity. It's not about selling it. It's about helping people get what is helping you, because you want them to feel as good as you do. Use chat to help you write in a certain tone or style. So if it's business or personal, you can say, hey, help me write a personal post about how Young Living as a business has helped me. Write a post about how Young Living has helped me learn to be a business person. Write about how Young Living has helped me build community, and then like give examples. So here are some examples of what I mean. And so use it for your advantage. Make your work shorter by giving it more information. You can ask chat to do a comparison, like tell me the difference between BLM and Agilese. Give me the key ingredients that are important to know about. Tell me about any clinical studies. Tell me the ages these are appropriate for. Tell me which one, the usage and directions. I mean, like you can really ask it to do that. So those might be good for posts like this or that, or would you rather have this, or would you rather have that? Or how do you know which one to take? Here's what I did. I did some research. And then go to the Young Living website, because there's all this information on there too. So you can ask it to do polls. You can ask it to answer questions. You can ask it for guidance. Like if I was going to do 5 posts about Black Friday for Young Living, and these were my key products that I wanted to highlight, how would I go about doing that? And it might give you some ideas. And then the ones that you like, you can say, hey, I like that idea of asking people what they want to switch and ditch in their house. Give me 10 prompts or hooks to get people to read my about Thieves Cleaner. Give me 10 ways to use Thieves Cleaner during the holidays that will save time and money for busy parents who are hosting, right? Like you can ask it to do all of that kind of stuff. So you can ask it to write your brand partner onboarding. Like, here's what I'd like to do when I get a new brand partner. These are all the things that I want to tell them. Break it into like daily texts that I can send, or daily emails that I can send, or make it one big list. And so that way you can say, I want to ask people the best way they want to get the information. Do they want one little thing dripped to them at a time, or do they want it all, and then they can have access to it? And then you can ask chat to help you write that. You can ask it to help you write goals. So you can say, I want to be silver by convention, which is in July. Right now I am senior star. I want to be able to sign up 2 new customers or 4 new customers a month, and I want at least one of them to become a brand partner. Give me ideas on how to do that. Give me a timeline. What do I have to do? You can ask it. I asked it to do, I don't know if you've seen this thing, you can look on my Facebook, but I asked it to like create an image based on the information you know about me. Create the image of what you think my life looks like now. And so it did. And I was like, wow, that is amazing. And then I asked it, I wrote in, this is my dream that I'd like to have happen. And I wrote all the things that I wanted it to happen. I said, please write me a description of a day in the life of the person that this describes. And it did. And it says, you are now waking up on your farm and you look at Mount Hood and you check your emails and you see people have donated to your nonprofit. They're excited to help you with the wind phone project. Like, I gave it some of the information, and it's telling me as if it's already happened. I said I wanted to do a TED Talk. I said I had a best-selling book. So it says, in the afternoon, you're going to meet with your team to be able to because your upcoming TED Talk is coming, or, something like that. And then I asked it, based on this description of the day in my life, help me create an outline and timeline to get this done within a year. I don't know. I picked a year. And so then it says, okay, if you want to be able to do this in a year, here's what you have to do each month. And then I said, okay, based on this plan, help me break it down to daily and weekly activities so that I can achieve my goals in a timely manner that is easy and fun and not crazy busy paced. And it did it. So it said like 6 to 7 in the morning, work on your Young Living business. Meet with other people and brainstorm. Well, guess what? I'm in a power hour at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm already doing that. It says, okay, so in order to get in a TED Talk, you need to be able to do this. So start looking for opportunities. And so I said, well, how do I apply to be on a TED Talk? And then it gave me all the ways to apply to be on a TED Talk. You guys, it's really amazing. You have to try it. If you have tried it, put in the chat what you've tried it for. And if you need help, drop in the chat what you need help with. But ask ChatGPT to help you with that. Don't ask me, ask Chat. I mean, I come up with a lot of ideas, and I think I'm pretty good at idea generating, but the chat is even better. You just have to know how to give it the instructions and the parameters of what you want. I don't know. I'm trying to think what else. You can ask it to help you with objection handling. Write responses to write 5 responses to objections like, I don't have time, it's too expensive, I don't know enough. Right? Like, so and then you could say, please write the things, and then you can customize it to however you want, but it will give you the ideas. You can ask it to draft scripts for initial conversations. Product presentations, closing a sale without being pushy. Like, you try it. Whatever is in your brain about like, oh man, I don't know how to do that, or I wish someone could help me with this, ask Chat to help you do that. You may have to tweak it, but at least it gives you some ideas to generate your brain to go, oh yeah, that is possible. You can ask it to help you with selling tips, right? Like, Ningxia Red, give me 5 selling tips for busy moms. Give me 5 tips for people who work out in the gym. Give me 5 tips why people should drink Ningxia who travel. Give me 5 tips for why people need to bring Ningxia packets when they're going on vacation and seeing family. Give me 5 reasons why kids should have Ningxia in their lunch boxes instead of a juice box. I mean, really, you can ask it to do all that. So I guess that's it for now. I kind of talked fast, but I wanted to get all the information in. Do you guys have any questions? Drop them in the chat. I wish I could see you guys, because then I can see people going like this or no, or whatever. So if there's nothing else, then put your comments in the chat down below, and I'll come back and check on them. And hopefully you can start using Chat to help you with your Young Living business. And I hope that you do use it. Okay, talk to you soon.